Guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're down at the hunting club. Why is this thing so bright? Holy crap. I think I got the ISO turned up a little bit too high. Sorry about that. I'll have to fix that when I get done with this section. We got here yesterday. This is Saturday morning. It was opening day of firearm season for us. So we came down here, done been in the woods this morning, and I had a bunch of footage for y'all from yesterday on the ride down here. My uncle acting crazy, Tacoma jumping around and acting goofy, and I had some really good footage. I got in the stand this morning, went to turn this camera on to film to make sure that it was going to show up so I could tell when I needed to, if something did come out, if I needed to wait about shooting so y'all could see it or what. And for some reason the camera went crazy and told me I needed to format my SD card, which I didn't do because I know that deletes it. Well, it won't play anything. I brought it back, stuck it in the computer. SD card says it was a bad SD card. So I lost all that footage from yesterday, which was freaking hilarious. We had Dover in there, which is my uncle, and they were messing around with deer calls, chasing Tacoma around and stuff. It was funny. So, which I'm kind of glad I didn't see anything this morning, because if I would've, y'all wouldn't have been able to see it, wouldn't have no footage. But anyway, as you can tell, it's pouring down rain. Well, maybe this camera is making this thing bright as crap, which kind of looks pretty good, but it's way too bright. But anyway, it's raining. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to start cooking and stuff. And also yesterday I went and got our SD cards out, and I showed you the pictures of some deer that we've got. I've got a humongous Tim Horner that's been in my stand. He didn't come this morning, I'm assuming because it's pouring down rain. But for the past 3 days he's been in there between what it looks to be like between 7 and 9:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. That camera, the time keeps changing itself, but going by the way where it looks like the sun's rising, it's probably between 7 and 30 and 10 o'clock, something like that. There's the first thing in the morning. Dad's got a humongous, either a 10 or a 12 corner at his stand. Dover's got a 10 corner at his. So I guess I'll go in there now and show you the little clips of the footage, because I lost all that again because I had it done last night. So, man, I don't like that when it does that. I think I'm gonna have to start bringing my computer, and every time, like when I get done filming for that day, go ahead and upload it to my computer so I don't have to worry about losing this kind of stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna get inside, I'll get them pulled up on the computer, show them to you, and then we're gonna start cooking some breakfast. Yeah. It's raining now. How much coffee did you put in that cup? 10. 10. Alright guys, we're headed back into the stand. It's about 2 o'clock. The rain is almost stopped. It's barely sprinkling, so I hope they're moving good now. We're going to get back in. It is, let's see right here, I'll tell you what it's 2:24. So we got till about 7:15 before it gets completely dark. So we got about 5.5 hours. We're going to jump in here and hopefully we'll get us one, so y'all join me. Alright guys, well it's about, let's see, it's 7:10 and I can't see through my scope anymore. It's too dark for the camera to even show up too, so I guess that was it for the day. I'm going to head back. I got to get my camera and stuff packed up. It's raining still pretty good, so we'll head back and cook us some burgers, hang around, and probably I guess relax for a little bit, get in the bed, and get up and do it again in the morning. So I guess we'll see when we get back to camp if we're going to do anything. If not, then we'll either see you in the morning or we'll see you here in a few minutes. So thank y'all for joining. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? It's about 6:30 in the morning, Sunday morning, so we're about to head in. I got up, built a little fire, getting woke up this morning. We're going to head in. It's barely raining. It came a heck of a storm last night, so maybe the deer didn't move too much. Maybe they'll be moving first thing this morning. So I'm going to head in about 10 minutes, and we'll get in there and wait on daylight and see what we can get. Alright, y'all, it's about 5 minutes to 12. I guess I'm going to go ahead and get up and head on out because today's Sunday when I get home. I couldn't show y'all. I seen 3 different deer. One of them was like a 4-pointer. And let me show you where he come out at. The same place that I got that 8-pointer last year. Right down there where that pile of leaves or whatever that is, right there in the middle of the road. He come out from the right side, right in line with it, circled that, and went right back in the woods right there. So I was watching him with my binoculars because I don't want to shoot one that small. And I watched him in the binoculars walk in there, then I lost him. And I heard something, and I was like, well, he's circling around. And I looked down, and let me move this right here so y'all can see. That little hole right there. Look down, there's a freaking doe standing there. Apparently she smelled me and took off running and screaming that way. And then I heard 2 more sets from down there. So apparently that 4-pointer and there was something else with it took off running. I only seen those 2. And then about 5 minutes later, I seen something else walk right here. His head was behind that tree. You could see his body, and then all of a sudden it bunny hopped off. But it didn't make any racket. So I don't know if the wind was blowing in my face at that time and they smelled me or what it was. But I didn't have time to get the camera up to show y'all. Other than that, I have not seen anything. And I've been in here since 7 this morning, and it's now 12. And I hunted, all day yesterday too, as y'all seen, and didn't see a thing. I don't know if it's all this rain or what. And something else I've noticed this morning when I got in, the same thing as yesterday morning. My feeder goes off. I've got it set to go off at like 4:30 in the morning. Because wintertime, daylight, it's daylight at 6 here, so that gives it an hour or so for that noise to calm down. But I think I'm going to try something different. I think I'm going to set it to where it goes off about 7, which will be an hour after I get in. Or probably 6:30, about 30 minutes after I get in here. Or after daylight anyway, during wintertime. I'll get in here about 5:30 once daylight, the time changes. But set it to go off about 6:30. I'm going to set it off again to go off about probably 11:30. And I'm going to set it off, the last time it goes off is at 3:30. And I'm going to leave it like that. But I'm going to add the 11:30 one, and I'm going to change the first one up to 6:30. And see if maybe that'll get them moving more in the daytime instead of right before daylight and then after dark. I want to get them moving during the day. So I'm going to jump down, run in there and set that timer. I'm going to get my SD card out and take it back and see if anything came in this morning right before, or anything came in yesterday when I went out to eat lunch. And yeah, this was kind of a bust of a weekend. Usually I never come down here, and usually every time I sit in the woods I see deer. And it's crazy I didn't see none yesterday, and then I seen those and they came in from behind me. Usually they either come up this road bed, turn and walk up the edge of this clear cut and go to the feeder, or they'll come from the clear cut into the feeder. I very seldom see them come behind me. But that's part of it. That's what makes the hunting fun. So now, as far as I know, we're coming back next weekend, so we'll give it a try then. I guess I'm going to get down and get that stuff done, and see y'all here in a minute. What I was talking about. See how there's no corn on the ground? But there was deer in here this morning before daylight, or during the night time. Deer tracks everywhere. And it poured down rain last night, so none of them would have been here. But every bit of the corn's gone. And I just checked my my camera, and I've had 50 pictures since Friday night. So something's been in here, which I know is deer. I can see the prints. There's actually a good sized deer. So we're going to reset this feeder here and run back and put them in the viewer and see what we got, and see about what times they're coming in. I think they came in during the night last night. I think I've got this feeder set to go off at the wrong time, and I think it's making them be more active at night time instead of during the day. Yeah, there's deer tracks plumb down there. Deer tracks everywhere. And it, like I say, I mean, it came a heck of a storm. So there's tracks. Heck of a storm last night, so all those would have been washed away. So they came in right before daylight, apparently. Because I had the feeder set to go off, I think, at like 4:30 or 3:30 this morning, something like that. So I'm going to change it to about 6:30. And then that way, because time's about to change for us, and then, or for everybody, but there's time's about to change. And then maybe we can start getting them moving in here in the daytime. Right, change of plans, guys. It's about 1 o'clock. I got back out to camp, and everybody said that they was fine with staying till this evening. So I'm headed back in. I'm about probably 300 yards from where I usually park my four-wheeler and walk in. And just had another deer across the road in front of me here. So I'm going to park here, I'm going to walk on in, so I'm going to be extra quiet. So they're moving good today. So let's hope we can see something this evening. I'm going to get in and get y'all set up and try to get y'all some footage as long as we can. I just had a spike come over here and walk behind me. I think he's going to circle around and come over to the feeder. What's up, guys? Me and old Comer's in the truck. We're on our way home. We just dropped Pop off. Had that spike and those two does come back in, which luckily I was able to get y'all some footage of that, as y'all seen. Nothing else came in. This was kind of a weird weekend. They were moving good, but normally I have humongous bucks, or at least a bunch of bucks at my stand. It was kind of weird only having that one little spike this weekend. But that's part of hunting, that's why we love it so much. So I guess that's going to do it for this video, and this weekend it was still an awesome time, even though I could have shot that buck 50 times. I watched him for probably 2 hours. But I just don't see no reason to shoot something that small. I'm after something bigger than I already had, something I've already got mounted. I want something bigger than that. So I guess it's going to do it, and like always, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Hopefully next weekend I think we're going next weekend. Hopefully then we'll be able to get us one. So make sure you smash that like button. It really helps me out a lot. Leave a comment if you want to. Do whatever you like. Turn that bell on if you subscribe. That way you get notified for every video I upload from now on. And like always, until next time, y'all have a good one.